President Trump tweeted a quote from conservative radio host Wayne Allen Root, who described him as the King of Israel, and claimed Israeli Jews love Trump like he is the second coming of God.
Ooh.
Crazy.
So someone here to talk about this very issue, very dear to her heart, our friend and comic, Nadya Ginsburg, everyone! Good evening, America! I am an angry Jew. Thank you. Thank you for that. Actually, I'm Jew-Italian. Thank you. Not by choice. Neither were by choice. This is my Italian side, and this is my Jewish side. Killed Christ, gets accused of killing Christ. Killed Christ, gets accused of killing Christ. You know, it's funny, I could talk about being Italian all day long, but the minute I start talking about being Jewish, there's this little voice in my head that's like, back off and tone it down. A little Jew goes a long way. And I mean, I guess being a Jew is okay, but sometimes I feel like I just can't win. You know, like when someone's like, oh my God, you don't look Jewish. Like it's a compliment. And I'm like, fuck you. It's what I am. Or if they're like, oh my God, you look so Jewish. And I'm like, fuck you. And fuck you is what I want to say to Trump for telling me that as an American Jew, if I'm not loyal to Israel, I am disloyal. Can I hear it? Can I get an amen? Right? Like 8 out of 10 American Jews, I'm a Democrat, I don't go to shul, and I identify culturally with Larry David. I don't even get why someone would convert to Judaism anyway. Why look for trouble? And for those of you who say that being Jewish is the same as being white, just white, Jews are just whites, I wouldn't have been white enough for Hitler, and I am not white enough to play the mom on ABC's The Goldbergs. Listen, Israel has a right to exist, but that does not mean I support Netanyahu or the suffering he's caused my Palestinian brothers and sisters, okay? The same way actress Leah Michele deserves to exist, but that does not mean I support the suffering caused by her Zolo wedding planning commercials. Never again. Never again. Trump wants to divide us. Do you remember all those good people marching around with tiki torches, right? Chanting, Jews will not replace us? Do you guys know what they were talking about? A conspiracy theory that the Jews are behind a white genocide where they're going to wipe out all the white people and replace them with Jews and brown people and black mermaids. It's true. The good news is that Trump trying to spread this misinformation and fake news, the majority of Jews are Republicans who support Israel, is only serving to revitalize the Jewish left, okay? Who have always been commie, pinko, liberals, and at the forefront of the civil rights movement, okay? Right? This country was formed because a bunch of immigrants were trying to escape a mad king so they could live in a land that has a separation of church and state. And we hold these truths to be self-evident, that Trump is a putz and will always be a putz. And I will not use the term schmuck because putz is the more diminutive of the two. closing, the one thing you can say about the Jews is, we don't like to complain. So go ahead and squabble amongst yourselves about how you feel we should feel about our identities, and we'll be over here forming a human shield around a nice detention center. Mazel tov, good night, and muchísimas gracias.
Nadya Ginsburg,